First, the top headlines. If the current crisis has resulted from government steps to protect forest, then it can end the crisis by driving out the illegal encroachers from forest areas, CLP leader O Ibobi. Social activist Maheshwar Thaunojum demands for bringing up the real factual accounts of the current crisis, Manipur crisis, before the parliament's winter session. CM's comments to project two BJP candidates for 2024 MP elections is uncalled for. Not keen on solving Manipur crisis, CPI. Prepared to fight case for justice if adequate security measure is provided. Citizens for Justice, Manipur. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thaubal districts till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur and Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now, straight up the top stories. CLP leader Okram Ibobi has stated that if the current Manipur crisis has started from the government scheme for protection of forest, then the government must take steps for eviction of the illegal encroachers from the forest areas by providing them adequate compensation, and this can end the current crisis. The statement was made during a press meet held at the Congress Bhavan today, which was attended by CLP leader O Ibobi, MPCC President K. Megachandra, MPCC Treasurer T.H. Lokeshwar and other Congress officials. Speaking to media persons, CLP leader Okram Ibobi expressed that protection of land and forest areas is the duty of the state government, and it is also the duty of the government to filter the illegal immigrants. He further expressed that the state authority must not sideline the current situation of the state, and the crisis, which has been continuing for almost 7 months, has taken a toll on the lives of several innocent persons, where they are living in a dilemma as to when they will be able to return back to their homes. He further stressed that it is the duty of Modi government to drive out the illegal immigrants and also to carry out proper fencing along the international border, and cautioned that the BJP government must refrain from blaming the Congress government. He continued that the present 10-kilometer border fencing at Moray Gate number 1 had already been commenced when the Congress government was in power with the approval of Ministry of Home Affairs. CLP leader and former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi continued that instead of putting the blame that the current crisis has resulted from misgovernance of Congress government, the BJP government must try to find measures and solutions to bring an end to the current crisis, which has been continuing for such a long time.
Indiana, akoi Manipur ki international boundary se nearly 390 km, but say 400 ko mahaya khalasin. Machine ngapa masda illegal arms immunization kusalapa. All the illegal immigrant haibatan mitok changsalapa ngapa se. Masi hujaki double engine government. Shri Modi ji ki government sahi tarah mapung phajal government ji sigi daita natrava. Masida sisa pasi chingba haisi moi gi mathau ne aur fencing khaba hayo masi moi gi mathau ne ba masi maradi Manipur se India gi saruk amani part amani na masida international boundary se khaba se hana gi government na sum tauram dabadona hanjan atai ngangingai leitraba khangde madu da hanjan ngang leire ningjing biraba yai Hanagi immediate government Haibatarina, Hanagi government na Sukha Karan. Hujit Paliba government, Sahi Taret Mapung Harkator government, Modi ji ki sahi tara mapung phagatar government che sideda akoina sahi drama Manipur ki praja singi seva taujaba matamta sahi manga amadi BJP ki government ki matamta center da.
Speaking during the press meet, MPCC President Kahmei stated that it seems that the Chief Minister is unaware of the facts that more than 50,000 people are taking shelter in different relief camps, struggling to fight for survival. However, on the other hand, CM N. Biren is asserting that peace and normalcy has returned in the state. He stressed that Chief Minister should open his eyes wide and look at the reality. He continued that to some MLAs, peace must have returned, but for the harsh reality, peace has not returned for the general public.
Group of the Insan by NRC Lawanba Government order than 1961 base year 1961 not later than 31st December 1961 and order government the Toya order to Toga book NRC commerce to NRC right after independence. Adugo Sondana Sideki 1961 ki Sigi Mamanga Sigi Daigo Mayamsing Sigi Tinkeraba Mayamsing Salaki City Loyal was named citizen of Manipur High of Duty. That is in the order. Nami Tuga Nantura Yuga Toy order Sika Sanari bro. Atune Prajan Hangip say Singa Kukamana Day. That is one clear example. Order number 12 Shomtana Hack the Prajan Kama Idana Akoi Apapasakani. I call you got me a job of me and a high wonderful. I don't know, I say that is inner life permit what in the co, around high to Shemtu Pio 1961 Gido, Bezer Shemtu Pio to Pani. That is the wrong step of this double engine BJP government.
MPCC Treasurer T.H. Lokeshwar also stated that upon arrival of Chief Minister yesterday at Imphal International Airport, people had hoped that CM will bring good news for the people of Manipur, but instead, CM had remarked that they will project 2 BJP candidates for the upcoming 2024 MP elections, and this is very disappointing. He raised the question as to whether the BJP government will be able to solve the current problem before the 2024 MP elections.
Machin Manau, Marimata, Forest Cotopa, Yauger, Lam, top the brick Kilkanagi, Marimata, Yauger, Forest Habisibu, Fly Factories Habisibu, Yuna Sabra, Udika Sabra, Kadaka Tolokonaba. How did Tamogi head in the river, Najan and Naka Sarva, Maranga, Mayam, the May have loved dog, Karama, Bibi. Jagano Forest can get a pretty that quick send Suman and Sissimi Suman could assist. How we put a little bit no wonder singing Yana, look at Telegram, singing of that gas, Peter had a pretty people singing local set. Put a little answer, for example, quick and I'm Taharasu. How did sing on the Yokan, Skapoya, and I am quick 1 minute. Ado, you got it. Tabang Amma. Nama, Kunama, Levanga Pasibu, Masagi, had the hanging Hanabayana, poor by the Ushisi of Darati, a Kuna constitution, Taji, you could either lay again. Wasaki with the war, honorable minister Wasakiba, honorable minister Wasaki with the war, Miyagi private property, Nakani, Hayu, not have a governor done. A constitution, not a second, Aduga, I let minister with Matamda. Miyagi property land to Nakani, Hayu, Natrava.
Social activist Maheshwar Thaunojam has expressed that in the coming Parliament's winter session, which has been scheduled to commence from December 4th, Member of Parliament from Manipur must show and present the real factual accounts of the current Manipur crisis and must let the other states of India know that Manipur also has its MP to raise its voice. The statement was made today during a press meet held at the residence of the social activist. He continued that the current crisis of Manipur is not just a state issue, it has become a national issue with the infiltration of illegal immigrants from bordering countries and carrying out attacks on the indigenous Meitei community. He also highlighted that the MP of our state must bring up the truth of the current crisis in the national parliament and must let the whole world know of the current situation in the state. Maheshwar further expressed that due to the rampant attacks by the illegal Kuki militants, several people have been rendered homeless and are living the life or refugees in their own land, with questions being raised from various sections as to when will peace return in the state and when will they be able to return back to their homes. He added that yesterday as well-armed Kuki militants in possession of sophisticated weapons have attacked several Meitei villages. He reiterated that Union Home Minister had already expressed that there are evidences of external aggression in the state. However, the state and central government are just sitting numbed without taking up any stringent actions against the illegal Kuki militants. This raises the big question in the minds of the general public as to why the government is still silent when the unrest has been continuing for more than 7 months. Maheshwar Thaunojam further added that amidst the current crisis, the worst and most affected areas are the scheduled caste-dominated areas, and acting upon various complaints received from different sections addressed to the National Commission for Scheduled Caste, 253 reports were already filed and presented before the Commission. Assistant Director Gulshan Kumar Pahadia of National Commission for Scheduled Caste has stated that when there is confirmation of all such incidences, why is the concerned authority not taking up any action? Maheshwar stated.
Ware tumba chaba khangdre laiba mayam se aduna tasengna sigi mainly solution se handaki lakliba winter session akoigi December ki tang mari dagi haudoriba parliament winter session parliament ki session sida akoigi si state issue su oidrabanina national issue su oirabanina akoigi home minister masana su pangiba oirabanina external aggression leire haigrabanina si parliament da puthuoga khanaraga strict action ama ek amai makha da tauraga anyhow force naraga koi sigi ladiba sophisticated weapon party ba mapandagi changaiba koi terrorist group sing the militants group sing se makoi strict action lokot pada kai kai balai sigi putho na ba koi aina kanna concern mioi sing da koi haizari akoi na MP budi mayam leire ministers budi mayam leire akoi Manipur gi su MP leitabrane akoi Manipur gi su inner outer loi MP leiri bangatani adudi akoi mingonda budi hayan na budi koi takshan gani tauri ado akoi isagi laina akoi na nga akoi gi MP inner oiro outer oiro Manipur mai chai haibase tha mayam sujal abani makoi di udabraba adu taragadi makoi su ubam thoi aduna hujik lairi basida makoi na parliament na hawdopam change aigi yumdo mai chai ko complaint ID akoi na police station da na akoi gi nuaitaba thawdu mi mahalam bagi oiro nuaitaba thawdu thopa kanda complaint tawba mi ma changeba complaint on tawra kan FIR pa la kanda mi do phaba punba tawdori ne logi matung inna dumaina parliament da su akoi lam do mai chai ko akoi yum se mai chai ko adaidi kuki militant sin sina sumain landara iko sidi community amagi mawal maram natte sidi external aggression chang abani ko kuki militant sin sina sumain changjal aga innocent civilians mem sina sumain tawre ko si state issue natte national issue ni ko si parliament da lawbam
Communist Party of India Manipur State Council has condemned the remark of Chief Minister commenting upon his arrival from state capital that they will project 2 BJP candidates in the upcoming 2024 MP elections. In a press release issued by the CPI Manipur State Council, it has been stated that when the state and its people have been reeling under turmoil and unrest over the past 6 months, making comments which seem to canvass votes for the upcoming 2024 MP elections is uncalled for and is not a civilized act. Instead of trying to find ways and means to restore peace and normalcy in the state, making such comments of projecting BJP candidates for elections is very unfortunate. Amidst the current crisis that sparked off on May 3rd, more than 60,000 people have been displaced and are taking shelter in various relief camps, while several other have lost their near and dear ones. The release further added that still now, national highways are not being opened, though being a chief minister of the state, and Biren is still unable to venture in hill areas outside the Imphal Valley. When such situations are lying still unsolved and not being addressed, canvassing for elections is not called for. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has not commented anything with regard to the current crisis of the state, and his motives of winning the elections using muscle power and by hook or crook is not acceptable to the public. The release also observed that though the state of Manipur has sent 3 MPs to the central parliament, none of them have been able to present their voices on the current crisis of the state. In such a situation, the chief minister should refrain from making unmindful comments when he is unable to present the factual accounts and problems to the leaders in Delhi. He must not forget that the war has not ended in the state of Manipur, the release added. Also in the news, Head of Department of Law, Manipur University, Dr. Yumnam Premananda has expressed that if adequate security measures are provided, then he is ready to fight for truth. The statement was made today during a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club with regard to the summons being issued by Churachandpur Court against Citizens for Justice Manipur's Vice Chairman, retired District and Sessions Judge A. Nautuneshwari and core committee member Dr. Yumnam Premananda himself in connection with a statement made by them on July 30 during a public meeting. Dr. Yumnam Premananda continued that they have been trying out to bring out the realities of the current crisis before the whole world, and they have been fighting for the general public. In such a situation, filing of cases targeting such people is very unfortunate, and added that those who have filed such cases must immediately withdraw the same for the betterment of all.
Really secure numitu High Court ki verdict ki challenge tawka chatlin adu mathakta dum contempt court tawrna acha achungi mathakta tawbe loi yare bado akhoi haibadi law sigi nainajaba ozani nainaba chatra ngakta neba adu akhoi kaim tawde kaigino ka self restraint masidi irang thokpani akhoi masi amhoina irang thon gumsi haira kana akhoi satamen phadaraga akhoi leibane ba ko adu ai wakhanda akhoi samjamna people the message on pina ba atum adu puthokna ba leijaba khoi matakta case to buse masi dei khambada masi phabagi mohte hena phatana machang oigara khale ai gi appeal dadi lana kaina tapiri ba khoi gi nungsijara ba khoi gi nungsiba che khoi di peace ki message na khoi pijari che yarga di moina ki complain in anytime withdraw to we withdraw to ga di yam phagara khale hauji leiro conflict sida akhoi rom dage mo oza la case tawre dagi madam the case tawre na muk satra ma'am case tawre di there will be the 100 of cases will come up aduna amhena problem oine ai wakhanda kwai de phabadi moina withdraw to biba adoga khoina mayang nga sigi haijeri se khoina ngangjaki badu akhoina chatlaga khoi privately ngamuna ti praja mayang gi phana praja means including whoever residing in Manipur, Kuki, Naga, Maiti Pangal, adagi di loibag yaw si mayang represent ako ng ngang bani aduna praja mayam na su ako'y da sumain tawag pwede kitang kambi ba chumbreng kale maduhay ka praja mayam kaya nato biyo hay ba nataba at least more support tawa chumbreng.
On the other hand, Citizens for Justice Manipur's chairman Khaide Mani expressed that the said summons had directed A. Nautuneshwari and Dr. Premananda to appear before the Churachandpur court on November 9th. However, the summons has been received only on November 20. He added that if the state authority provides adequate security, they are prepared to attend the Churachandpur court and fight against the case. He reiterated that the Citizens for Justice Manipur shall continue to stand for truth and unified Manipur.
Churachandpur ki court amana akhoi hana district and session judge orambi Madam Nautuneshwari aduga Citizen for Justice ki na bhai chairperson oribi ga aduga Manipur University Head of Department Law Oriba, Citizen for Justice Core Committee member Oriba, Dr. Y. Premananda. Anisida, Haugiba, July Kuntrada, Foxna Sinba Public Convention Amada Wangangu Bagamarina Uki Emerson Metegi or Hitanari Bakoda Sida Apavu Poraknaba Waruisin Poraknaba Suggestion Piba More Piba Academic Discussion Gi Wabapam Tamuba Asida Lan Lauraga Kanagumba Complainant Uki Silnau Amana Susanpur Gichu the same Mr. Complaint Tare Complainant to Conization Laurabagi Matunda Ordna Aliba Madam Notonisori ne Pramananda ne Anisida Samantare Togudi Moina Kotaru and Samantari was a Kagadavasi November Mapando Oiba Aduga Pangbana Yamna Tentana Kundia the Pangba November Marmatuna Kabagidi Namdre Adi Matamdi and Okaramina Anoba Matamama Pirakanda Moikagani.
Members and staffs of Manipur Human Rights Commission, led by Chairperson U.B. Shah, today visited relief camps at Chandal district, inspecting the shortages and hardships faced by the inmates. Speaking during a joint meeting held at the Chandal DC Conference Hall, which was attended by CSO students' bodies, representatives and local representatives, Chairperson U.B. Shah expressed that when he took the charge of Chairperson of the Manipur Human Rights Commission, there were 375 pending cases, out of which he has disposed 245 cases. He added that war can never bring development and the value of human rights will be upheld only when peace and normalcy returns in the state. He then stressed the need to forget and leave behind the differences in religion and faith and must strive to live together as one. He added that when our lives are not safe, there will be no meaning left for community or faith. He expressed his desire that the Naga community act as intermediary between the Meitei and Kuki community in trying to bring settlement and restore peace and normalcy in the state.
Who was from Nagaland and he became the judge of Guwahati High Court in 2006. And both of we are took oath on the same day and subsequently we were posted at Manipur. I was the senior station judge of Manipur from 2006 to 2008. So I know this various districts of Manipur. And according to the SP, that there is no much more crime, nothing is there. It is known to me. The reason is this: people of this community are peaceful. They like peace. Unless anybody hurt them, they are not going to hurt anybody. It is known to me. But at the same time, it cannot be said that there is no crime. Crime is there. Maybe lesser. But why should be there a minimum crime also? Whatever there, that has to be removed. And I do not know how people are getting.
Chandal Naga People's Organization's President David Boyes, Natham Village Chief Robertson expressed during the joint meeting that Naga community are not a participant in the present Manipur crisis, but the Naga people of Chandal district have also been greatly affected by the current crisis. They expressed that there are no specialized doctors in the Chandal district hospital, and due to the crisis, several officials are unable to attend offices in the district. The impact is also felt in education curriculum of higher and graduate level education as well in the district. They further expressed that the frequent frisking and checkings by the security forces is causing inconvenience to the general public of the district.
In terms of key components like the hospital, for example, we tribals do not have enough of the specialized doctors. Now, because of this conflict, we don't have in the hospital specialized doctors who would like to stay there. For the reason of insecurity they feel. There are also various departments where we don't have offices being attended because in the district we don't have all the quarters required for them to stay, as well as people feel that Sunday is easy, they can manage it, but you often find them, offices are not attended. These are depriving the society from so many things. Then we also have this education. Education has been, has suffered a lot.
As the part of the year-long celebration of Golden Jubilee of All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU, a one-day media sensitization program was held today at Manipur Press Club, discussing on the topics of child adoption, transgender, PM Vishwakarma, role of executive, magistrate and various other schemes of the government. During the sensitization program, which was jointly organized by AMJU and District Administration, Imphal East, Deputy Commissioner Kumanthem Daina has expressed that media fraternity and district administration must work together for bringing about a prosperous and developed state. The sensitization program was also attended by AMJU Presidents Bijoy Kakching Tabam and President of Editors Guild Manipur Kojendro Khomdram, DC Kumanthem Daina, further expressed that Imphal East District Administration is working hard to make all schemes available to the general public in a simple way, and in order to achieve this, media plays an important role in disseminating the news about the various schemes to the general public. She also applauded the initiative of AMJU in organizing such type of sensitization programs for better dissemination of the news and ideas of the various governmental schemes.
General media sensitization se kitang kena tawraga yang haizening buda office process am sanghanba adugumba se lei aduna ngasai haibiri ba chi kitana ngasai hai thambi ki buda am yaningi single window clearance se amna appreciate tabum to ina ayang su khanjai aduga ayang maru oina ko Imphal East kumba district adi even thaplaba ko for example ikaunaga DC office la aga chi ama tana ba se kya mo hanna laktoi no haiba se akoi sham khanjai ba fair ta dang bagari gari fair kya mu changam doino then degi amuk sonokan site ta andoram site ta thaplaba morang purel site gi mioi mana certificate amata na bagi damakta haigi mana expenditure degi matam kai thokpa degi loina mana loima keno tawar lakpani na koina su akoi gi oina di akoi office ki sidai nei se yamna mi akoi gi praja sing je public service se thamoi sing na tausi duga yari gadi akoi na yamna chingna ba natraga di dum kyatare akoi na keno leitraga di dum mateng pangbiyo ha bise akoi dum matam khuding makta akoi official meeting adagi akoi gi staff meeting pakna makta akoi dum hana dagi haizaraga leibani duga section da ba ya da ba jaga su mayam lei lamgi hairaga de akoi kitang section le di lam sida di hana dagi records yam sengak taba aduna akoi hoji computerization gumba tawrakpa dagi adugumba dadi hoji tam office ki procedure dagi office ki file akoi gi akoi gi mai gi thambam adi loina mak semjalakpanina I mean akoi down the line yamna smooth oirani na khanje adubu kitang glitches lei badudi mayamna su prajana su understand tawbiraga office ki check khara tawbududi tawdraga di heng soira magadi makoi official da.
On the other hand, AMJU President Bijoy Kakching Tabam expressed that media personnel are educated person and they require skill development besides being educated. When the reporters and media personnel have a sound knowledge of any matter, they will play a bigger role in providing awareness to the masses. He continued that when reporters do not possess in-depth and sound knowledge on a matter or issue, they will not be able to bring the correct news and information before the public. In such a situation, workshops play a pivotal role in developing this skill and enhancing the knowledge of reporters and media persons. He added that a similar workshop on assembly session will also be conducted, which will guide the reporters on the etiquettes and reporting patterns of assembly sessions.
Somebody can generate a case on another. Nuxinary Yoki must go Akai. A man of one day. A man of sea, Midi Panzaro, a man of sea. Man, take the pull of the Magi Moa Pasna, Magi Manopagi, Manopagi, Mayamagi Mazam Han Yui.
layo phadana ai mana bse mu phangjare adi mase wana jam sinana le re adum nuksina khone khango ba dum nuksina le ade sampati gi matang di ani bu kaina ratana kong bse phok kong na le aduna si khone kamaina legalize to gedagi kai si sai adoption si khoi yo pa ya ba si kamaina ma si sai ai gi yamba gi mana masa ma na thaga na bai masa ma na kana gum ba nuksina jaba mi ma gi anga mai na yoksa gi hai kan ma si da khone legally kai kai to ho ya gi kai si khoi si gi post da no yaw ra ka then transgender ki pura se pithivida sunum masi thoi ning nauri bu pura masi khoi khangbam se akhona heng madu pau I kanda pau du I kanda madu sine si x na si hairi si dur na si le khanga gadi akhona pau du irak matam da mai sumna irani then akhoni ri ba pau du people na para ka da people se amu educate to do people se amu khanga do sidi ya boire sidi ya da boire sidi chana boire sidi chana da boire hybrid sim se akhoi people se amu educate to do aduna paumi have se educator amani but akhoi igado ba topic to da akhoi na pau I kan da akhoi kari khang ba darkar le se akhoi akhoi sigum ba sensitization program se khang da
During the sensitization program, ADC Imphal East, Shamin Ahmed Shah spoke on child adoption. ADC Imphal East, NG Jogendra Kumancha spoke on transgender topic, while Assistant Commissioner Imphal East, Laimayum Rita deliberated on PM Vishwakarma and various other schemes. The topic role of executive magistrates was enlightened by Assistant Commissioner Imphal East N. Suran. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yam Bikoknona Kurumjari. Campaign for a Better Manipur with Equal Status Hybrid Team, the Pangtok Chariba, Miss Call Campaign Asida, Mayam Puna Hupna Saru Yaminasi, Luna Hana Miss Call, Bibi Krava, Punma Pusu, Tagachari Lunana, Miss Call Asi Piho Dava, Sing Leragasu, a pet campaign Asi, my partner of the Makta, Isagi, Tau the way Adraba Taudangi can be dona, a quickie, my day Sipu, Yamna. Asengba, Magi, status at the lane and Abagita Makta, Adomadom Nadongi Fondagi. When a pizza number 87320425511, Amukaizage 87320425511, Haiba, number is the Miss Call PBU, Adom Nehek ring Tobaga, Matanda, Fona de Muchaki Bataraga Adom, campaign as the Soidana, my papa, Ma Wede Haina, Lobby Biare, Aduna, Mayamna, Wagi campaign Asibu, Mapung Fancy, Punamagna, Wagi, may take the Makta, let me see, Yaifari.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. In a release issued by Federation of Kahmei, they have condoled the demise of Salai Kanbal Loop Chairman Professor Akoijam Jugendro alias Kognam, who left his family members near and dear ones after treatment at a hospital in Shillong yesterday. The release expressed that Salai Kanbalup has been partnering with the Federation of Kahmei for unification of the indigenous people of the state, and late Professor Akoijam Jugendro during his lifetime had played a major role in the continued endeavor of unification. The release also applauded the contributions of late Professor Akoijam Jugendro during the current Manipur crisis, which sparked off on May 3rd. The release issued by President Sapamcha Jadumani prayed for peace of the departed soul. Scheduled Tribes Demand Committee Manipur STDCM has also condoled the demise of Professor Akoijam Jugendro, who was serving as the chairman of Salai Kanbalup, and reiterated the contributions made by late Professor Jugendro towards the cause of demanding ST status for the Meitei community. The release also noted that Salai Kanbalup is an organization which values work more on publicity and limelight incidents. STDCM is sharing the sorrows of the bereaved family members of Professor Akoijam Jugendro, the release added. In another release issued by Federation of Kahmei today, it has been expressed that Sapamcha Jadumani has been re-elected as the president of the Federation of Kahmei for the second term. Dr. Hira Kabui has also been re-elected as the president of Yazing VCC as the Secretary General, and other office bearers shall also continue to hold their designated post for the second term, the release added. Bobby Wahengbam's documentary Padma Shri Warepa Naba Rituals to Mainstream, a film based on the work of noted Manipuri theatre and Shumang Leela exponent Shri Warepa Naba, has been selected to showcase in the reputed FIAPF accredited 29th Kolkata International Film Festival, Kolkata, 5th to 12th of December 2023. Padma Shri Warepa Naba is scheduled on the closing day, 12th December at Nandan 3:05 p.m. under the short and documentary panorama, which is an explicit selection of 15 contemporary short and documentary films made in India. Bobby is excited to have his film in one of the few FIAPF accredited film festivals in the world, which is also a flagship event of the government of West Bengal. Another Manipuri film selected for the festival is Paban Haubam's feature film Joseph's Son. The FIAPF, commonly known as the International Federation of Film Producers Associations, with 36 member associations from 30 countries, is in charge of regulating most of the important international film festivals. In India, 5 film festivals, IFFI Goa, IFFK Kerala, Mumbai International Film Festival, Bengaluru International Film Festival, and the Kolkata International Film Festival, have got FIAPF accreditation of so far. The film showcases the exceptional journey of a visionary creative artist, director and mentor who has successfully redefined traditional and ritualistic performing arts by making them relevant and contemporary while preserving their originality, raw aesthetics and uniqueness. Warepa Naba Padma Shri 2017 dedicatedly practices different forms of theatre and other narrative arts, starting from Indian theatre to folk arts to classical dance to traditional populist open-air touring theatre form of Shumang Leela. The Ziliangrong United Front ZUF, in a release issued today, has questioned the authority on a rational position of Rongmai Naga Council Manipur for inviting the chairman, secretary by village authority, women organization, society, youth organization, club, religious leaders, students organization, intellectuals, bureaucrats, and politicians to the program of an SCNIM People's Consultative Meeting on Indo-Naga Political Peace Process, slated to be held on 6th December 2023 at Tamenglong headquarters. The proposed consultative meeting of NSCNIM organized by RNCM is seen to be an attempt to befool and belittle the Rongmai and the Ziliangrong people in general. the attempt of NSC and IM to poison and disease the Zaliangrong people with the politics of cynicism and division, so as to derail the ongoing Zaliangrong political talk process with the government of India, will have consequential repercussion on the Nagas. The RNCM is informed to refrain from having nexus with the NSC and IM and put off the proposed consultative meeting in the interest of the Rongmei community and Zaliangrong in general. The front cautions the NSC and IM to restrain its policy and refrain from undue interference with the Zaliangrong political affairs and interest, the release stated. Now moving on, with the aim of producing more yield and products, farmers and agriculturists of Kumbi Assembly constituency today commence sowing of winter crops and seeds after harvesting of their paddy from the fields in Hautak, Wangu, Terakong, Sabal, Naudakong and Wangu to some Laukol. Farmers of the area expressed that due to the current crisis, many people have been rendered jobless and several are unable to find any other suitable jobs. In such a situation, MLA of Kumbi Assembly constituency has taken the initiative of providing winter seeds and crops for cultivation in the empty fields which have left uncultivated after harvesting of the paddies. They further expressed that the MLA has not only provided with tractors for tilling their lands for free, but have also provided seeds and crops for cultivation, and they have applauded such a gesture of the MLA.
Kendra oibana maram oiraga kendra sida semilon leinanaba amadi farmer singi yaifananabagi damakta paikhalakba thoranga ama oina ningtham crop ki tawba yananabagi damakta kumbi kendra sida leiriba honorable MLA na law lokpol loikraba matungda amuka hanna aikoi double cropping tawnanabagi damakta amadi mana masing thananabagi damakta farmer singi damakta maru marang pibiduna amadi darka leiba aluna singba hiram khuding maksing asida mana leiduna pireni haibagi thajaba kaya amaga loinana hojik thaba haurakpa sida farmer khuding magna asumlaba honorable MLA bu haninga leitana angkhoi leitana thagarpa
gari su thar khoyin bire lomi khoi dongte am harau po.
In a release issued today, joint body of Alliance for Socialist Unity Kanglaipak Asuk, which is the joint body of unlawful outfits KCP and KYKL, has condoled the demise of Captain Uttam Elias Tamba and Corporal Mangal, cadres of unlawful outfit KYKL, who lost their lives in an ambush that was carried out by Kuki narco-terrorists, and have expressed their sorrows for the bereaved family members. The release has applauded the valor and bravery of the two cadres and also noted their contributions in uplifting and supporting the common cause of the revolutionary aims and objectives of the group. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Admission open. Temple of Learning, Mayangmam Apabi Nursing College, Tolmac, Manipur University, Kanchipur, Gimanak Talaiba, College Asida, Chalibachahi, English Gani Kulumdoi, English Gani Kunmaridagi, BSc Nursing Course Tamnaba, admission form Thazare. State Government na Ayaba Piraba, Manipur Nursing Council na Eputoraba, Manipur University, the affiliate Tauraba College ni, clinical exposure given Amadi affiliated hospital Singdi, District Hospital, Thobal, Sky Hospital and Research Center, Rims Road, Maipakpi Maternity Hospital, not AOC, Raz Medicity, not AOC, Mother's Care Children Hospital and Research Center, Sagol District Hospital, Visnupur, Saivo Hospital, Kurai, Center for Mental Hygiene, Changangai, Mental Hospital, Tezpur, Asina Singbani, Educational Bank Loan Amadi, Scholarship Ki Kudong Sabalagani, Medical Directorate na Loba Common Entrance Testa, eligible Oiraba, Satri Singna, admission Tawibayaragani.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsin birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back from the break. Now moving on. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thaubal districts. For Kakching and Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Traffic is seen normal on the roads and people are seen buying essential and other commodities during the curfew relaxation. The union government today convenes an all-party meeting to deliberate on a host of issues related to Parliament's winter session. According to the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, the winter session of the Parliament will start on December 4th and continue till December 22nd. The all-party meeting, which was convened in Parliament's Library building, saw the participation of Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Congress MP Jai Ram Ramesh and several other leaders from different political parties. Notably, the winter session of Parliament is expected to be stormy as the ethics panel's report on the cash for quarry allegations against TMC MP Mahua Moitra will be tabled in Lok Sabha. The House will have to adopt the report before the expulsion recommended by the panel comes into effect. During this session, 3 important bills aiming to replace the Indian Penal Code (IPC), Code of Criminal Procedure (CRPC), and the Evidence Act are likely to be discussed. Another key bill pending in Parliament relates to the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. If the current crisis has resulted from government steps to protect forests, then it can end the crisis by driving out the illegal encroachers from forest areas, CLP leaders O Ibobi. Social activist Maheshwar Thonojam demands for bringing up the real factual accounts of the current Manipur crisis before the Parliament's winter session. CM's comment to project 2 BJP candidates for 2024 MP elections is uncalled for. Not keen on solving Manipur crisis, CPI. Prepared to fight case for justice if adequate security measure is provided, Citizens for Justice, Manipur. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thaubal districts till 10 p.m. For Vishnupur and Kaching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.